Two Billboard-topping Atlanta-based rappers Young Thug and Gunna have been indicted in Georgia in a wide-ranging criminal investigation that alleges that they both violated the state's RICO Act.
Young Thug, the trailblazing rapper and influential figure in the hip-hop scene, is renowned for his distinctive style, making waves not only in music but also in fashion. Carving a unique niche for himself in the industry, Young Thug's journey has been punctuated by legal hurdles, adding an air of mystery and occasional controversy to his public image. In a startling turn of events, the enigmatic rapper has recently sent a disturbing message from behind prison walls, leaving fans and the entire industry in suspense. The message: even while confined, rapper Young Thug manages to command the world's attention from his jail cell. Most recently, the artist conveyed a message directly to his fans during the Hot 97 Summer Jam Fest. It was a highly anticipated night at the Hot 97 Summer Jam in New Jersey. Fans eagerly awaited the performances of their favorite artists, including the renowned rapper Young Thug. However, before the event, Young Thug found himself arrested and confined behind bars. Even though physically restrained, Young Thug's influence echoed through the Hot 97 Summer Jam. As the night unfolded, a video graced the MetLife Stadium screen, featuring messages of support from fellow artists. DJ Khaled, Polo G, and G Herbo were among those expressing solidarity with Young Thug. During the event, Young Thug's audio message left the audience stunned. In his message, he expressed gratitude to his friends and family for their unwavering support during this challenging time. However, what followed was a revelation that shook the crowd to its core. Young Thug, known for his unique style and artistic expression, revealed that he had come to realize the lack of freedom that black artists and rappers face in the industry. He stated, "I always use my music as a form of artistic expression, and now I see that black artists and rappers don't have that freedom." This statement struck a chord with the audience, as it shed light on the systemic challenges and limitations faced by artists of color in the music industry. The shocking revelation from Young Thug left the audience in disbelief. It was a moment that forced everyone to confront the harsh realities of the industry and the need for change. Young Thug's message was not just a plea for his own freedom, but a call to action for the entire community to stand up and protect black art. As the audio message came to an end, Young Thug left the audience with a heartfelt plea. He urged everyone present at the show to sign the Protect Black Art petition, which aimed to prevent the use of lyrics as criminal evidence. The Protect Black Art petition, launched by music executives Kevin Liles and Julie Greenwald, quickly gained traction in the wake of Young Thug's arrest and his powerful message from jail. The petition aimed to address a pressing issue in the music industry: the use of lyrics as criminal evidence. When Atlanta prosecutors indicted Young Thug and dozens of others in a sweeping criminal case, they cited heavily from the rapper's own music. This controversial tactic had sparked outrage and concern among activists across the country. The petition sought to challenge this practice, highlighting its detrimental impact on marginalized communities and their stories of family, struggle, survival, and triumph. The implications of using lyrics as criminal evidence were far-reaching. It not only violated the First Amendment protections for speech and creative expression, but also perpetuated the silencing of voices that were already marginalized. The petition argued that this practice punished artists and rappers for their art, stifling their ability to tell their stories authentically and honestly. As news of the petition spread, it garnered support from artists, industry professionals, and fans alike. The rallying cry for the protection of black art resonated deeply, igniting a movement that aimed to challenge the systemic barriers faced by artists of color. The shocking arrest of Young Thug reverberated through the music industry as he faced accusations of conspiracy to violate the racketeer-influenced and corrupt organizations, RICO Act, and participation in criminal street gang activity. On May 9, 2022, Young Thug, along with Gunna, was arrested in Atlanta on charges linked to gang involvement. The duo, part of a larger group of 28 individuals associated with YSL, faced a 56-count Georgia RICO Act indictment led by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. The indictment alleged Young Thug's role as one of the founders of the Young Slime Life, a criminal street gang originating in late 2012 in Atlanta. The charges against him carried significant weight, encompassing acts of racketeering activity such as murder, assault, and threats of violence to preserve and enhance the gang's reputation, power, and territory. The legal complexities deepened after a search of Young Thug's home resulted in 7 additional charges related to the possession of illegal substances and firearms. The indictment includes violent crimes such as attempted armed robbery and murder. It paints a picture of Young Thug as the founder and leader of the gang, with allegations of his involvement in multiple crimes that he is not being charged with. For instance, he is accused of renting a car that was used in the murder of a rival gang leader in January 2015. The prosecution alleges that YSL members were involved in murder, attempted murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, theft, drug dealing, carjacking, and witness intimidation. It's important to note that while Young Thug is not being charged for some of the specific crimes mentioned in the indictment, these overt acts lend credence to the allegation that the collective was engaged in a criminal conspiracy. For example, Young Thug is alleged to have rented a car that was used in the commission of a murder. 5 YSL members, including Yak Gori, were charged with murder in connection to this incident. The use of rap lyrics as evidence in this case has sparked controversy and raised questions about the limits of artistic expression. Prosecutors have cited multiple songs as evidence of gang affiliation and racketeering activity. While some argue that this is a violation of free speech, others believe that if artists admit to crimes in their lyrics, it can be used against them in court. In addition to the serious charges mentioned earlier, 3 YSL members were charged with attempted murder in connection with an attack on rapper YFN Lucci, who was stabbed in jail earlier this year. This incident further adds to the gravity of the allegations against the collective. It's worth noting that this case is not the first time Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has sought RICO charges. In the past, she argued that Atlanta public school teachers accused of cheating on standardized tests were part of a racketeering conspiracy. Willis has been determined to combat gang activity and has made it clear that she will prosecute these individuals to the fullest extent of the law. The trial has been marred by concerns about witness intimidation and the potential for additional criminal activity. The judge has denied bond multiple times for both Young Thug and Gunna, citing these concerns. The prosecution alleged that Thug and his associates were threatening witnesses, leading some to fear for their lives and the lives of their families. The case against Young Thug and YSL has sent shockwaves through the music industry, prompting many artists to speak out in support of the accused rapper. One notable artist who has shown support is Drake. In one of his songs, Sticky, he references the case with lyrics like "Free Big Slime out the cage." Drake has also used the phrase "Free YSL" as a title card in the music video for his track Falling Back. Gunna, in an open letter to his fans and the public, emphasized his innocence and his association with YSL purely on a musical level. He made it clear that he has not made any statements, been interviewed, cooperated, or agreed to testify in the trial process. Gunna's plea deal, which resulted in his release, has given hope to Young Thug's supporters that a similar outcome may be possible for him. It's important to note that the case against Young Thug and YSL has not been without its share of dramatic incident. Fulton County prosecutors alleged that co-defendant Caliph Adams attempted to hand Young Thug a Percocet pill in open court. However, Young Thug's lawyer has denied his involvement in the alleged drug deal. These incidents have added further intrigue to an already sensational case. The music industry's reaction to this case highlights the ongoing debate surrounding the criminal justice system's treatment of rappers and the use of rap lyrics as evidence. Many artists and industry professionals argue that rap lyrics should be protected as a form of artistic expression and that using them as evidence can be a violation of free speech. As the trial continues, the outcome of this case will have far-reaching implications for the future of hip-hop and the freedom of artistic expression. Many in the hip-hop community argue that this trial is yet another example of the criminal justice system unfairly targeting rappers based on their art. The unfolding legal case has cast an ominous shadow over the life and music career of Young Thug, creating a pervasive cloud of uncertainty and potential repercussions. This legal entanglement threatens to leave an indelible mark on the trajectory of the enigmatic rapper, introducing unforeseen challenges and hurdles that could significantly alter the narrative of his personal and professional journey. Background on Young Thug. Young Thug, born Jeffrey Lamar Williams, entered this world on August 16, 1991 in Atlanta, Georgia. Growing up in the tough and crime-ridden neighborhood of Jonesboro South housing projects, Young Thug faced numerous challenges from an early age. His early life was marked by adversity, but it was these very experiences that would shape him into the artist he is today. From a young age, Young Thug found solace in music. He was drawn to the sounds of hip-hop and rap, which provided an escape from the harsh realities of his surroundings. Inspired by the likes of Lil Wayne and Gucci Mane, he began experimenting with his own unique style and vocal delivery. However, it wasn't just music that influenced Young Thug's early life. He was also heavily influenced by the street culture that surrounded him. Gang violence and drug activity were prevalent in his neighborhood, and Young Thug witnessed these realities firsthand. These experiences would later find their way into his music, as he used his lyrics to reflect the struggles and triumphs of his upbringing. Despite the challenges he faced, Young Thug's talent and determination began to shine through. He started recording his own music at a young age, using whatever whatever equipment he could get his hands on. His raw talent and distinctive voice caught the attention of those around him, and he quickly gained a reputation as a rising star in the Atlanta rap scene. As Young Thug's music began to gain traction, he caught the attention of Gucci Mane, a prominent figure in the Atlanta rap community. Gucci Mane recognized Young Thug's potential and signed him to his label, 1017 Brick Squad Records. This was a turning point in Young Thug's career, as it provided him with the platform and resources to further develop his unique style. With the support of Gucci Mane and his label, Young Thug released a series of mixtapes that showcased his unconventional approach to rap. In 2011, he dropped his debut mixtape, I Came From Nothing, which garnered attention from industry insiders and laid the foundation for his future success. Young Thug's mixtapes continued to generate buzz, and by 2013, he had gained a dedicated fan base. That same year, he released the critically acclaimed mixtape 1017 Thug, which solidified his position as a rising star in the rap game. The mixtape showcased his distinctive vocal style and featured the breakout hit single, Stoner. The song became an underground anthem and catapulted Young Thug into the spotlight. Building on his newfound success, Young Thug continued to release mixtapes and collaborate with other artists. In 2014, he dropped the highly anticipated mixtape Barter 6, which further showcased his unique style and garnered widespread acclaim. The mixtape featured the hit single Check, which solidified Young Thug's commercial success and introduced him to a wider audience. As Young Thug's unique style and captivating music gained traction, he quickly became a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. His rise to fame was marked by key milestones, collaborations, and achievements that solidified his position as an influential figure in hip-hop. The Tour Pete 1. The mixtape featured the hit single Lifestyle, which became a massive success, peaking at number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The infectious melody and Young Thug's distinctive vocals made Lifestyle an anthem that resonated with audiences worldwide. The success of the mixtape propelled Young Thug into the mainstream, earning him recognition and praise from both fans and critics. Building on this success, Young Thug caught the attention of major record labels. In 2015, he signed a deal with 300 Entertainment and Atlantic Records, further solidifying his position as a major player in the music industry. This partnership provided him with the resources and support to continue pushing boundaries and expanding his artistic vision. Young Thug's collaborations with other artists have been a defining aspect of his career. He has worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, including Kanye West, Drake, and Camila Cabello. These collaborations have not only showcased Young Thug's versatility as an artist, but have also introduced him to new audiences and expanded his reach. One of Young Thug's most notable collaborations came in 2017, when he teamed up with rapper Travis Scott for the hit single, Pick Up the Phone. The song, which also featured Quavo of Migos, became a chart-topping success and further solidified Young Thug's presence in the mainstream music scene. The collaboration showcased his ability to seamlessly blend his unique style with other artists, creating a sound that was both innovative and commercially successful. In addition to his collaborations, Young Thug's solo projects have garnered critical acclaim and commercial success. In 2019, he released his debut studio album, So Much Fun, which debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 chart. The album featured hit singles such as The London with J. Cole and Travis Scott, further solidifying Young Thug's commercial success and influence in the music industry. So Much Fun showcased Young Thug's growth as an artist and his ability to create music that resonated with a wide audience. Young Thug's impact on the music industry extends beyond his own discography. He has been influential in shaping the sound of modern hip-hop and trap music. His unique vocal delivery, unconventional lyrics, and melodic flows have inspired a new generation of artists and have contributed to the evolution of the genre. In the realm of hip-hop, Young Thug stands as both an enigmatic figure and a polarizing force, eliciting both admiration and critique for his unconventional vocal style. Described as a departure from traditional rap lyricism, his unique approach has sparked a spectrum of opinions within the industry. Jeff Weiss of BBC went as far as dubbing him the most influential rapper of the 21st century, while The Fader painted a vivid picture of his verses, noting how he masterfully blends slurs, shouts, whines, and singing, creating a melodic cacophony akin to a beautifully played yet broken wind instrument. Pitchfork hailed his style as extraordinarily distinctive and commended his weird, experimental approach to rapping, recognizing his commanding presence, persona, mystique, and star potential. Billboard observed Thug's creative use of vocal delivery, turning it into a versatile tool that allows him to explore new sonic territories. Complex acknowledged his prowess in crafting catchy melodic hooks, labeling him a rap weirdo and highlighting the intrigue in his music, fueled by his charisma, unhinged flow, and hooks. XXL magazine delved into his understanding of modern pop song construction, describing Thug as someone who comprehends that anything can be a hook. Critic Sheldon Pierce emphasized his keen grasp of contemporary songwriting, acknowledging that Thug navigates the intricate landscape with a profound understanding of how to construct a hit. Young Thug's rapid working method has been a subject of recognition, with collaborators noting his inclination to freestyle tracks live in the studio or spontaneously develop lyrics on the spot. Notably, he eschews traditional lyric writing methods, opting instead for a unique approach that involves drawing shapes and signs as a form of lyrical planning. Consequence of Sound praised his commitment to improvisation, a thrilling concept deeply embedded in black music. Discussing his creative process, Young Thug revealed his prolific nature, claiming the ability to write a hit song in just 10 minutes. His studio sessions are characterized by experimentation, where he thinks and tries different approaches. Despite his admitted lack of formal singing skills, he perseveres, expressing his dedication to pushing artistic boundaries. In terms of influences, Young Thug has consistently cited American rapper Lil Wayne as his biggest idol and impact. In an interview with Complex magazine, he expressed a deep desire to collaborate with Wayne, emphasizing the profound impact the veteran rapper has had on his own musical journey. Additionally, mentor Gucci Mane and iconic artist Kanye West are acknowledged as influential figures who have played key roles in shaping Young Thug's artistic identity. In recognition of his contributions, Young Thug has received numerous accolades and awards throughout his career. In 2019, he won a Grammy Award for Song of the Year for his contributions to Childish Gambino's This Is America. This prestigious award solidified Young Thug's status as a respected and influential artist in the industry. Young Thug is not only known for his groundbreaking music, but also for his unique fashion sense and unapologetic approach to personal style.
I am passionate. I don't even think I can get in no deeper. I wake up and breathe this.
He has challenged traditional gender stereotypes and pushed the boundaries of fashion, solidifying his status as a fashion icon and a prominent figure in the hip-hop community. From the early stages of his career, Young Thug made headlines with his fashion choices. He often made bold statements by wearing women's clothing, blurring the lines of gender norms, and challenging societal expectations. His fearless approach to fashion has drawn comparisons to legendary artists like David Bowie and Prince, who also used their style as a form of self-expression. Young Thug's fashion choices have not been without controversy. While some have praised his individuality and willingness to break barriers, others have criticized him for his unconventional style. However, Young Thug has remained unfazed by the criticism, expressing his indifference to societal norms and embracing the labels placed upon him. In addition to his fashion sense, Young Thug's personal life has also made headlines. He has been involved in high-profile relationships, including an engagement to Jerrika Carly, who runs a swimsuit line. Their relationship garnered attention from the media, with fans closely following their journey. However, Young Thug's personal life has not been without its challenges. Apart from the case that led to Young Thug's incarceration, he has encountered legal issues on multiple occasions. Legal issues. In April 2015, the rap world was shaken by a shocking incident involving Lil Wayne's tour bus and members of the notorious Blood Street Gang. As the news spread like wildfire, it became clear that this incident would have far-reaching consequences, not only for Lil Wayne, but also for one of the individuals involved, Young Thug. It all started when Lil Wayne's tour bus was fired at by members of the Blood Street Gang. The incident sent shockwaves through the music industry, raising concerns about the safety of artists on the road. But what made this incident even more intriguing was the subsequent lawsuit that followed. The bus driver of Lil Wayne's tour bus, who was caught in the crossfire, decided to take legal action against not only the members of the Blood Street Gang, but also Young Thug himself, along with Cash Money Records, Young Money Records, and Birdman. The lawsuit alleged that Young Thug and the record labels were responsible for the safety and security of the tour bus and its occupants. As the lawsuit unfolded, the details of Young Thug's alleged involvement in the incident came to light. It was revealed that Young Thug had been in close proximity to the tour bus during the time of the shooting. This raised suspicions and led to him being named as one of the individuals involved in the lawsuit. The lawsuit claimed that Young Thug's association with the Blood Street Gang played a significant role in the incident. While the exact nature of his involvement was not explicitly stated, it was alleged that his presence and affiliation with the gang contributed to the dangerous situation that unfolded that fateful fateful night. The legal battle that ensued was intense, with both sides presenting their arguments and evidence. The bus driver's legal team argued that Young Thug's association with the Blood Street Gang made him partially responsible for the damages and injuries caused during the shooting. They claimed that Young Thug's actions, or lack thereof, had put the lives of the tour bus occupants at risk. On the other hand, Young Thug's legal team vehemently denied any direct involvement in the shooting. They argued that he was merely in the wrong place at the wrong time and had no control over the actions of the Blood Street Gang. They maintained that Young Thug had no intention of causing harm or endangering anyone's life. As the lawsuit progressed, tensions ran high, and the media frenzy surrounding the case intensified. Fans and critics alike were eager to know the outcome and the extent of Young Thug's involvement in the Lil Wayne tour bus incident. The lawsuit became a focal point of discussions, with debates raging about the responsibility of artists and their entourage in ensuring their safety during tours. Ultimately, the lawsuit reached a resolution, but the details of the settlement were kept confidential. While Young Thug's legal troubles were not limited to the Lil Wayne tour bus incident, another aspect of his legal battles revolved around his failure to fulfill contractual obligations and appear at scheduled concerts. One of the notable lawsuits took place in January 2017, when Young Thug faced legal consequences for failing to show up at a highly anticipated concert at Sollins Stadium. The concert organizers had signed a contract with Young Thug, agreeing to pay him a substantial sum of $55,000 for his performance. However, to the disappointment of fans and the organizers alike, Young Thug failed to appear at the event, leaving the audience bewildered and the organizers furious. This incident was not an isolated occurrence. In April 2016, a Texas production company also filed a lawsuit against Young Thug for his failure to perform at a scheduled concert. The specific details of this lawsuit, including the date and location, were not readily available. However, it mirrored the pattern of Young Thug's absence, causing frustration and financial loss for the organizers and disappointment for the fans who had eagerly awaited his performance. The reasons behind Young Thug's absence from these concerts varied. While it is important to note that Young Thug has not publicly addressed these specific lawsuits, various reports and speculations have emerged regarding his no-shows. Some sources suggest that scheduling conflicts, personal issues, or disagreements with the organizers may have contributed to his absence. However, without official statements from Young Thug or his team, these reasons remain speculative. The impact of Young Thug's failure to appear at these concerts went beyond disappointed fans and frustrated organizers. It raised questions about the professionalism and reliability of the artist, as well as the financial implications for those involved. Concert organizers invest significant time, effort, and resources in promoting and organizing these events, and Young Thug's absence undoubtedly had a detrimental effect on their reputation and financial stability. As news of these lawsuits spread, the media and fans closely followed the legal proceedings, eager to see how Young Thug would address the allegations against him. The lawsuits not only shed light on the specific incidents, but also raised broader discussions about the responsibilities of artists in honoring their contractual obligations and the potential consequences of their actions. In April 2017, Young Thug found himself at the center of a legal storm yet again, this time facing allegations of battery. The incident occurred outside a nightclub and involved Young Thug allegedly slapping a woman during an argument. This shocking incident not only raised questions about Young Thug's behavior, but also highlighted the complexities of the legal system when it comes to cases of assault. The altercation took place between the woman and Young Thug's fiancée, Jerrica Carly. As the argument escalated, Young Thug reportedly stepped in and struck the woman, leading to the battery charges against him. The incident sent shockwaves through the media and the public, as fans and critics alike tried to make sense of the events that unfolded that night. However, despite the initial charges, the case took an unexpected turn. The charges against Young Thug were eventually dropped due to a lack of evidence. This outcome left many perplexed, as the incident had been widely reported and witnessed by multiple individuals. The dropped charges raised questions about the credibility of the evidence and the complexities of proving guilt in cases of assault. The legal resolution of the case did not come without controversy. Critics argued that the dropped charges perpetuated a culture of impunity and failed to hold Young Thug accountable for his alleged actions. On the other hand, Young Thug's supporters saw the dropped charges as a vindication of his innocence, claiming that the lack of evidence supported his side of the story. Young Thug is currently behind bars, facing a 56-count Georgia RICO Act indictment. Despite numerous bond denial attempts, he has been confined to the Cobb County Jail since his initial arrest. The trial recommenced on January 2nd, 2024. In the midst of controversies and legal hurdles, Young Thug remains steadfast, maintaining a significant influence in the music industry. His unparalleled talent and distinctive style continue to earn him critical acclaim, fostering a devoted fan base that admires his authenticity and unyielding spirit. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.